Get a dramatic camera shot of us hugging goodbye. It's so short.
This is my classroom. I gotta fix that big deal.
Everybody hold it up nice and high. Let me see your name. Very good. What's up? If I can say anything about my time here in Honduras, it's that it has absolutely been unforgettable. A phenomenal experience in every single way, but not always easy. Absolutely not always easy. As a matter of fact, 99% of it is one of the biggest challenges I've ever had in my entire life. Honduras is a phenomenal country. The people are incredible. The country is beautiful. The landscape is beautiful. Absolutely one of the biggest things that has... One of the things I like most about Honduras, or at least what I'm doing in Honduras, is without a doubt the children. I have never, ever in my life felt like I am contributing something. I've never been as confident as I am now that I am contributing something to the world, to a country, because I know and I have seen in these 3 short months how big of an impact I can and have already made on some kids. There are kids here that have absolutely nothing. They grow up with nothing, and the school they go to, the Cofradía Bilingual School, that is the school that will give them something. This is their one shot. And Honduras has paid enormous dividends on helping me develop as a human being, helping me engage with people that I never would have had the opportunity to interact with before. I absolutely do not regret coming here. There are definitely some weeks in which I think, oh my God, I would do anything to go back to the US right now. And I mean, really, I believe there's no shame in that. I'm not even gonna try to act like this is an easy job, especially when you're 19 without any qualifications to be a teacher. However, without a doubt, I do not regret this decision. The challenges that it has presented and all the different obstacles that I've had to overcome and all the ways I've grown as a person from being here and facing those challenges has absolutely paid extravagant dividends on making me a better person. And really, the way a really unique experience. experience and an eye-opening experience. In my free time, I've been studying politics and economics, especially in the wake of Donald Trump's winning of the presidential election. Very excited to come back to a Donald Trump for the United States, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about me saying hello to everybody back in the United States that supported me. I absolutely would not be here in Honduras doing what I'm doing right now if it weren't for you guys. And really, this experience having been undoubtedly the biggest and greatest time of my life, I really cannot thank you guys enough. Everybody that contributed. You guys are the reason I am able to be here right now, changing the lives of so many kids. And I really wish there was more I could do for you guys. However, I hope this will do, providing an education for those with fewer opportunities than the United States. However, but really, it's absolutely incredible. I have a class of 24 incredible Honduran children. They're 8 to 9 years old. It's 3rd grade. And they have taught me so much. Just being kids and going through the processes and emotions of being an educator has taught me so much about myself. It made me look inside myself and see my own attributes and characteristics as an educator, be it patience, be it creativity within lesson planning, be it being empathetic to the struggles and the minds of these 8 and 9-year-olds that are so drastically different from my own college experienced American mind. It's a completely different world that I'm teaching to. Teaching in Honduras has absolutely not been easy. It has been, without any doubt, the most challenging time of my entire life. I will be here for 10 months, and I'm 3 months in. These have absolutely been the 3 hardest, most difficult and challenging months of my entire life, because alongside acclimating myself to a brand new culture and language in many ways, as well as having my first full-time job, a full-time job that I'm not at all qualified for, and myself being extremely critical of myself has not helped at all in trying to fit into this teacher position that I so eagerly want to excel at. Absolutely one of the hardest things to do in Honduras was, within the first month of me being a teacher, I had to step back. I had to look at my entire teaching process and look at myself and think, no doubt you are doing something wrong, and you need to figure out what it is, and you need to stop thinking you're a good teacher, because right now you're not. And that was absolutely the hardest thing I ever had to do. I had to look at myself and say, you are a bad teacher, change it. That was a very, very hard time, because I saw horrible results in my students, and I knew that I was doing something wrong, and I just did not want to admit it. And it took me an entire month to realize that just because you're energetic and just because you're funny does not mean the kids are learning, does not mean the kids are doing anything in class. So I've not only grown as an educator, but a person. I am trying to teach myself about humility, trying to teach myself about what it's like to have empathy, which is incredibly important in teaching children from both a different culture and different standards of living. Because a lot of these kids, they come from nothing, and this bilingual education is the only thing they have. The only shot they have at getting anything and breaking their cycle of poverty. So there definitely is a big pressure on the shoulders. There's a lot of pressure on the volunteer teachers here to provide them with a proper education that'll equip them for the universities that the better off kids in Honduras receive. So that absolutely drove me to be more critical of myself as an educator. There's an 8-year-old girl in my class named Ashley who has absolutely inspired me to just change everything that I think and just keep learning and keep questioning things and keep seeking out education and advancing myself as a learner. Being an educator is absolutely not easy, and anyone who tells you being a teacher or an educator in general is easy is probably not a teacher, probably not an educator, and absolutely a liar. Teaching has been the hardest job I've ever had. When I return to the United States, I absolutely want to be an educator of some sort, some degree. Whether it be the Ben Shapiro route of just lecturing to a bunch of university kids, or if it's the traditional teacher method, where hopefully I can make some changes in the lives of some other students in the United States. Thank you so much to everybody that helped me get here. I will make y'all proud, I hope. When I come back to the United States, I will definitely be better prepared for any challenges that come my way. Because really, I don't think anything can compare to what I've been through here. I am so motivated to do something with my life here. And I absolutely cannot put into words how crazy it feels to just... It's just good. It's good to be here.